It's starting the sim anyway, so you got time. So I got the S's, I know that, the loop and the outer loop. The S is the bus stop, and then the rest of the track. 7 turns for 90 laps.
Oh man, I do, but it's like you just barely hear it. It's very quiet.
Oh, I forgot to turn on race labs too. Here we go.
Dickhead.
What?
Like I said, you can hear it, but it's just like not that loud. It's
Oh, yeah.
really quiet.
How's my voice?
Pretty much fine. It's just like me. I can't really hear me or anyone else. So it's just gonna be you talking all the time. So you're pretty much fine.
Yeah. Well, a couple of people that watch my thing said that it's pretty quiet last time.
Yeah, well, if you turn up the volume of your microphone, the static.
It's at 100. Yeah, that's why I didn't do that. So we all good as this thing loads. Then I'm gonna put the stream on my phone. We'll be all good to go. And click on my video. It doesn't sound too good. Share, copy link. Boom. And boom. And then one in Discord too, I guess. And boom. Alright, and now we're gonna make sure the paint's load before we do this. So well, these actually loading pretty fast. Okay, some of them did. And it takes forever for the rest of them to load. As we're here in qualifying. So 19 loaded. What about this guy? Mike's car, will it load? It does. Alright. David's. Yep. Cora's loaded. 32 has not yet. The 16 did this time, did not last week. 24 did. 21 did. Sheldon says not. 17 did. 37 did. 48 hasn't. 6 did. 15 did. 22 didn't yet. 8 loaded. 32 loaded. Sheldon's did. Looks like everybody's loaded. Oh, nope. There was one car there that I saw that did not. It was a 22. Oh well. One person not gonna have it. This qualifying is on its way. Hey Dan, what's up? Yeah, so it looks like only one paint will not load today. So I'm okay with that. We try to find wherever the 9 car is for Dan. Looks like me, him, and Emerson went out of the pits first. The only reason I ended up being late is I didn't wake up this morning, or I would have done the race this morning, you guys, so. No, I just didn't feel like getting up because I had work. As of right now, your pole sitter is the 8 of Lingerfelt. Why does it sound like that? Jesus. Well, the 8 and 88 are first and second. This is going to be a 90 lap race. Like the actual Cup Series race. You know, it's actually pretty short, surprisingly. The last time it looked like the 22 was the last one to cross the line. Malenko's 32nd. The only reason I feel like he's like that is because he put basically all his points into aggression. So. Dan comes across the line, still 12th. Yep, there's the 22. He should be the last one to cross. Alright, and it looks like the field is set. Lingerfelt is on pole. Causey second. Riggs is third. Sheldon fourth. David Culpepper is fifth. Emerson sixth. Gerald seventh. Eighth is Ben. Ninth, Luis. And 10th, Devin Zimmerman. Grid for seconds.
One to go, next time by. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed right now.
Alright, go live. And let's go to Lingerfelt in the 8. So if I remember from the test race, you guys, I know that, alright, so TV2 seems like it'll probably be the best. There's really no good camera here. At least in my opinion. Yeah. TV2 looks pretty good. Alright, 90 lappers here today. Remember, if you gain a position, you gain 3 progression points. You don't, advance at all or stay the same, you get 2. And if you lose positions from where you started, you're going to get 1. So remember, choose wisely where you put your points. So, other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. As we got the 88, then a 69, the 6, 51, 47. Then you got the 32, 21, 7, and 13 that run out your top 10. And just outside the top 10, you got Kyle Petrie and Dan Parke at the 24 and 9. And Mike's in 13th. As we get ready to go here today. Going through the bus stop. Under this pace lap. This is going to be a trouble spot basically today. Because from doing the test race, a lot of wrecks happened there. And actually, I think it was only really the only spot. Maybe the first turn also. Yeah, I think TV2 is better. For some reason, at most of the tracks, I just prefer that one. Maybe if I do another season or whatever I decide to do after the season, I might have, work with Emerson to make some camera angles and stuff. We'll see. All paints loaded except the 22, so unfortunately for David Jr., you are not going to have yours, so sorry about that.
Green flag,
And the green flag is out. Causey gets out to a decent start next to Ada Lingerfelt here. Going down in turn 1. Looks like Lingerfelt will get out in front. He's trying to go for win number 2 here as we go through the field. Emerson gets shoved off wide. As for the rest of them, looks like everybody else. Malenko looks like he's gained some positions from 31st already. As Jesse, David Jr. down the last. Or David Walstorm. Let's see, watch into the chicane here. As people going side by side, we're going to watch back here more. Max gets loose, saves it. Everybody's flying through there. As we go back towards the front. Looks like Riggs gets up in the second around Causey, and Causey actually drops to 4th as Sheldon is now up into 3rd. Alright, so that's 2-3. Back into TV1 down the front straightaway. It starts to spread out here. Dan, I probably do plan on doing another one on the iRacing thing, so hopefully, like, throughout seasons, they'll start improving it better. Side by side back here for 19s between Abney and Dylan. Dylan, who had last week's race, won. You know, kind of fucked it. Going in, what, 2 to go? Went off track, wrecked. As we go back. Looks like Malenko might have had a mishap somewhere, as he's all the way in the back. It looks like he went off track in the final turn here. Just ends up hitting Devin Smith. Went wide, but looks like he didn't get a lot of damage, so that's why Smith is also in the back. As we go back towards the front. Looks like Luis is up to the top 5, possibly. As Lingerfelt starts to pull away here, will Tyler in the 6th be able to catch up to him? Tyler Riggs, or Sheldon in the 69 here. Abney, Gerald, and David Culpepper are also keeping up decently. Emerson falls to 9th. Trying to get around Jon here going towards the bus stop. No one a lap down yet. He looks to the inside here into the bus stop. Doesn't get there though. Dale looks like he goes around Dylan here for the 19th or the 18th position. Sorry. As we go back towards the front here. Well, Causey looking to get around the 69 car. Looks like Landen trying to make a move here on the 27 of Brian Glennon down into the first turn. Trying to go for 15th place here as Dan ahead looks for the position on his brother, which looks to be for 12th place up there. But couldn't do it. As these guys settle it out back here. As they watch back here. As we watch Ben see if he tries to go for a move on the 24 of Kyle Petrie. Ben locks up. Looks like nobody is having a chance to pass into the chicane right now. The 2 of Ritchison looks like he's going to try to. But couldn't get there. Max goes off track there in the back. Looks like he wheel hopped it. Hit the grass. Just went way too hot in there. Looks like he is getting back going. He's back in track right in front of the 95 at Devin, who also had problems. Lingerfelt still pulling away. So it looks like Emerson finally got around McKinney. Emerson's now up into 8th place here. It looks like he did that in turn 1. We'll go take a replay at it. And he does. He got a good run out that final corner as Luis was in the grass in front of them for some reason on the front straightaway. Emerson got around both of them here into that turn. As we're going to go back to Luis there in the 7. Fuck. This is so much easier to do. Don't know why he's on the grass. Maybe mechanical failure? I do not know. That's just weird. But it looks like he pulled over and probably, yeah, looks like he towed. So Luis now having another problem today. So he's had a good couple runs last couple weeks. This time, just not going to work out for him. Let's go back here. We got a lot of people back here. Landen trying to go on the move. Trying to get around Markel here. Down in turn 1 as Kyle goes on the move for trying to pass Michael Ludry in the 20. Landen couldn't get it done on the 42. It looks like Kyle got it done on the 20 of Michael as Ben also gets around him. Will Dan be able to get around him going into the bus stop here? Will that 9 car be able to do anything? Looks like he cannot get a run though, but the 48 behind here still trying to get around that 42 car as they go almost side by side into that chicane. Luis and Jesse now a lap down, so Jesse looks like he had problems again. And Jesse started last, so he's still going to get those 2 skill points. Kind of lapses Emerson running compared to David Culpepper ahead of him. We'll see when he crosses the line this time. Lingerfelt now out to a 2.2 second lead. As Riggs, trying to keep up. Looks like Emerson was about 3/10 slower that lap. It looks like Dan tried to go on the move, underneath the 20 here into turn 1, but couldn't get it done. Landen again tried on the 42. As the 42 looks like he's catching the 9 of Dan Parke here. This is a great battle from, 11th to 14th. 4 cars under a blanket here. The 48 tries again into the bus stop, but cannot get there. Couple others back here, also in a big group. Looks like the 1 had some damage. 12 of Andrew St. Cor goes around, spins through the bus stop here. As he's going to try to get back on the track. Looks like he will be able to. That's for the front. They're still all single file. Pretty big gap between 6th and 7th. It's about 7.2 seconds. Nobody's really close together. Again, the 9, 42, and 48 are, but the 48 has not been able to get around that 42. As they all battle for 12th. 48 again tries into the bus stop, but can't get there. 42 loose from Markel, holding up the 48 Landen and now Devin Zimmerman into the picture here. As for stages, because I forgot about that, I think it's 30 and 60 for this race. Yes, I had 20 and 40, and then all the way from 40 to the end of 90. So that's what we're gonna do. So first yellow, if you want to get points, you got to be top 5 for the stage points. As of right now, I guess there is a battle for it. It'd be between the 47 and 32 of Gerald and David Culpepper. God, I gotta work on this fucking commentating. Doing it after work, I feel tired. Looks like the 48 might try again here into the bus stop on the 42 of Markel. Looks to the inside. And doesn't get there. Looks like the 37 might try on the 27 of Brian Glennon here. Abney to the inside, side by side. Could not get it, but the 27's loose. Miz by himself, Core pretty far back. And, you know, Smith, Devin Smith, Max Service, and Malenko all battling for 30th, 31st, 32nd here. Trying to see if maybe Culpepper can get, you know, into the top 5, get that 1 point for the stage when they get to the yellow. Because I'm going to get that ready. Because we got about 10 laps till it. Emerson all by himself trying to put some fast laps down to catch up to them. Maybe he can get a point. But he's only got 10 laps to do it. McKinney also still in the top 10 in 8th. Ben in 9th, and Michael Lujar in the 20s, still in 10th. As Dan is, you know, now has the 42, 48, and 13 behind him as they're trying to keep up at the 20 and Michael. So we're going to watch this battle for a little bit again. And yeah, possible lap traffic soon, because it looks like Max is getting caught. But I think it's still a while away. Just to do, you know, how long this track is. Actually, maybe not. Lingerfelt has caught up to Malenko and Max. Malenko gets, you know, lapped already. Lingerfelt, we're going to see how he does getting around Max here. Almost hits him. What about the rest of these guys? Lingerfelt's just, you know, putting him down really fast here. Which Kyle did. Lingerfelt got through easily. Looks like the 6 of Riggs gets through. Malenko almost got hit by Sheldon there. Sheldon goes wide though. And he loses a couple positions now. Sheldon now down to 4th. Went wide there. As they're all trying to lap these guys here. Kyle's still leading. Lingerfelt cheering himself on here in the comments. That's good to see that some people are at least watching. Dan in the 9, Kyle in the 8 are watching. As Sheldon, you know, just went wide here in his 69. The 6 now has a 3.3 second gap to get to the 8 of Lingerfelt. So Lingerfelt, though, has some people in front of him now again. Let's see how he navigates these two. Petrie just fell off, it looks like. It looks like he's just now down to 14th. So probably went off track somewhere. Lingerfelt now trying to lap the 95 of Devin Smith and 22 of David Walstorm. Gets around them. I was going to go back here for the battle for basically second. We got 5 cars under a blanket. As we'll go back through the field a little bit here. Fucking pace car. And something happened to the 9 of Dan. And it's been out for like 2 laps. So, give me a second. looks like Dan locks up into the bus stop. It's gonna go off track spins here. Don't know why he towed. Or does he get hit here by somebody? No, he doesn't. But puts it into the wall. And then just... Somebody else wrecking over here. The 37 Abney also lost it over here in the bus stop at the same time. Just goes around, gets loose. Looks like, yep, the 17 Aventi hits him, the 77 and the 1. 77 has no front hood due to this. Miz nearly hits him too. 37 though, still going. Looks like Rash in the 14 also had a problem. Oh, Lord almighty. Dylan also fucks it up into the bus stop, hits the grass, and is going to go around here and just can't get it going before everybody else gets around him. And it looks like it happened to a lot of other people too. Yep, nobody hits him, but it looks like he didn't get going in time. As we go back to the 8 of Lingerfelt. And Dan, looks like you're only 1 lap down, but I don't know from when you towed if you're going to be 2 or down or not. So you might still be able to get back in this. You got 2 of the stage yellows to get. Just hopefully you don't go down 2. Which actually looks unfortunate. Oh no, you're still 1 down, it says. As this is going to stack up these guys. As they all go around Andrew St. Clair here. Will anybody be able to try to make a move here? Yeah, Dan, you're still on 1 lap down, Dan, so... Lingerfelt still leading. Emerson trying to catch up to them still. As it looks like Ben Parke, though, trying to go for a move for 8th place underneath Jon Mickey here. As they got the 37 behind them. I think the 37 has fresh tires because he easily just went around the 21 there. Yeah, you gotta load the retarded AI who, if they don't, you know, they have to have a clear track to get on track for some reason, so they just tow themselves if they don't have clear track, which is, to me, stupid, but I guess that's something iRacing has to work on, personally. But let's see if the 21, it looks like the 21 will not be able to get around the 18 here, as the 37 is trying to get around. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong fucking button. Mike finally laps Malenko. Fuck it, why? Yeah, Dan, you're back on track, so you're only 1 lap down. I mean, you gotta gain a lot of positions to get at least, you know, some better progression points here. Something happened in the top 5, or am I missing something here? Sheldon in the 69 had problems, and so did Larry in the 00. So, top 5 person got fucked. Sheldon looks like he also went off now in the chicane. As they were all battling for position back here. Hits the 88 of causey. This is starting to the final 2 turns. Sheldon goes off, and then he's going to have to tow. So this 00 Larry. Looks like he was still on track when this happened. But also went off in the bus stop area and then probably couldn't get back on. So we got 3 to go before the end of this. So that puts David Culpepper into the 5th position to get that 1 stage point as Emerson tries to catch him. As these 3 still battle for 2nd place, causey Tyler Riggs, and Gerald Campbell. Emerson, though, trying to deal with lap traffic. He's got like 3 different lap cars around him. Lingerfelt, though, is still... Stage breaks are at 20 and 40, Kyle. So you got 3 laps until it? Yeah. And then we're going to the end from 40. I made it so the last stage will hopefully have a pit stop or not. But it looks like it should in the middle, hopefully. That was the goal. But a lot of people 1 lap down now. Dan, you're already back up to 27th. A couple other people, like I said, have been going off track here. I wish there was a way to make these guys pass more, but unfortunately, from everything that I tested, it doesn't look like you can. Hey, it's just pussy out no matter what, even if they have 100 progression and stuff, so. Which seems stupid, in my opinion. Yeah, don't worry. You know, my commentating is going to get even worse over this, you know, by the end of this, just because it's late. I had work, and it looks like Lingerfelt trying to put Miz lap down here. They both lock up in the turn 1. Miz just fighting the stand lead lap here, for some reason. I don't know if it gives them a blue flag or not, but maybe that's why they back away. He got through Miz. How these other 3 do that? We are on lap 19. So when the top 5 here cross on the 20, I'm going to throw the yellow for the stage yellow. Looks like they all make it through the bus stop there. Well, coming around the final 2 turns here, looks like Lingerfelt is going to get another stage win. I think he got one in the last race also. I think it was stage 1. Or was it stage 2? One of the 2. So he's coming around for another stage win here. Lingerfelt. And then the 6, 88-32. And then the 47. As we are going to throw out the yellow here. As Luis still on the pit road here. So as for that, I'm going to, you know, grab my phone. We'll take a look at the point standings here after 2 races. Can I look at the description? There we go. Landen is actually your points leader in the 48 car. The causey in the 88 in second. Lingerfelt in third, and it's by 3 points separating the top 3. 6 separating the top 4 of Abney in 37. Dylan in the 14, 11 back. In 5th, Gerald in 32 is 6th. 7th is Ben. 8th is Kyle Petrie. David Walstorm Jr. in the 22 is 9th. And David Culpepper in the 47 is 10th. 23 points out from the leader. But those, you know, top 10 are all in the chase as of right now. So at the end of 20 races, whoever's top 10 in points will be the chase drivers. People looking in that are 2 to 3 or like about 10 points out. Sheldon in 11th, Larry in 12th, Emerson 13th, 14th, Devin Smith 15th, Mike, and 16th, Dan. If you're anything below that, you got to start doing a lot better. As for example, the 6th of Tyler Riggs here, you know, he's 29th in points out of the 34 cars. Well, he's just had an unfortunate first 2 races. Virtual me is badass compared to IRL. Kyle, you're fine in both, cause I'm fine in both. I mean, yours is still 10 times better in this than mine is. I'm 10th. And I feel like we battle a lot in Kyle's league. Or not Kyle, sorry, Spoob's league. As for the person to get his lap back, it looks like it will be Miz. Because he just went a lap down there. I think they'll be pitting this time too if they had to pit. Yeah, Dan. Yeah. Hopefully you gain at least 14 spots. You need to do that to at least, you know, what's it called? Get at least 2 points for your progression. Right now, anybody 24th or below is really getting 1 except Malenko and David, who are in their same starting positions. So they're going to get 2. Somehow Jesse in 33rd, now 9 laps down, is going to get 3 progression points, but that's because he started last. Literally, if he gained any points, he was getting 3. So, as we have pit stops here. As we watch Kyle's pit stop here, same with Tyler Riggs right behind him as they come into basically the exact same time here on the pit road. As you can see, the top 8 on screen here. Looks like Lingerfelt will still get out in first. Riggs in second. Can I please see who third is? Oh, looks like Gerald beat out Causey here, so Gerald will be third. Fourth will be Causey. Fifth is actually going to be Ben. Liza a little lap down. Sixth will be McKinney. Seventh will be Emerson. Emerson lost some spots there. Same with Landen. What happened to the 47? The 47 fell way back. So unfortunate for some people on those pit stops. They're all going to hit each other. Looks like a lot of people are going to take wave runs, though. So your leaders should be the 8 still. Looks like that is true. Okay, so maybe a lot of them are not getting wave runs. I don't know. I don't know what's going on back there. But I think the 17, 00, and 14 are getting wave rounds. But with Malenko, I do not know what the fuck's happening with him. So we'll see what happens with these 3. And if that's true, that's going to put Dan the first car lap down. So as long as Dan's fast enough, which I'm pretty sure he is, he'll probably just be able to keep, you know, if he keeps up with the leaders, unlap himself. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is this? Don't you love AIs? Oh my lord. We're going green this lap? What the fuck is this? Well, whatever the hell is going on here. Somehow Venti is the leader. This is gonna be a shit show. This is going to be a shit show. 14 should not be up here, but is. Well, Lingerfelt's actually up here, so looks like Dylan's finally getting past. Which doesn't fucking make sense. Why it just didn't happen sooner. Well, some of you are just gonna get fucked because of whatever the hell this shit is. As we're basically single file for this restart here. Whatever. We need to talk to iRacing about this shit. Looks like we're going to hit the green flag here. I thought Kyle was later, but it looks like it's Venti in the 17. Or Cohen. Green here down in the front straightaway. Your next stage yellow will be on lap 20. As we're going to... There's like 3 wide back here. Someone's going to get shut off track, and that's the 24 Kyle. Got a mixture of cars up here. Venti holding everybody up as Lingerfelt's just going to get out to a huge lead again because of this. I don't see this going good here into the bus stop. Looks like everybody gets through it. Emerson had a little mishap there almost. Him and Jon side by side going through the loop. Emerson gets clear. Emerson gets up, and I think that's in the 7th, or maybe the top 5, depending on how many people lost spots. As they're all still trying to get around that 17 of Venti. The 6 gets around. He's going to go try to chase down the 8 car again. It looks like Emerson is going to be top 5 when they get around the 17 here. As they're going to possibly go 3 wide down the straightaway, front straightaway here. 17 defending hard for no reason with the damage that he has. Emerson to the inside of the 17 here. We're just going to watch this develop. As I go basically 3 wide in the back. It seems like they were. Now 2 wide into the bus stop pit again. Emerson and Venti going through it. Side by side. Same with Jon and Landen in the back. They all get through clean, it looks like. Emerson though now at least to the top 5 in 5th. As the rest are trying to get around the 17 of Venti still. Or Cullen, sorry. PlayStation name is Venti. McKinney gets around him. Ben Parke finally does. Same with Landen, it looks like here. That just stacked everybody up. We're going to go back towards the front here. Lingerfelt now heading into the bus stop. Where are you compared to the 96? Or 69, sorry. So you and Sheldon. Oh wow, you're actually 23rd. So we'll go back then. And somehow Malenko's up here too. Must have went off track or something. So for the 69 is Sheldon. Sheldon is just through the bus stop. As you are just coming through here. So you two are pretty fast. You two just gotta catch back up. Whoever is, first one lap down will get there. Landen trying to get into 7th here. Looks to the inside of Ben here in the turn 1, but gets cut off. He tries to make another run for it towards the bus stop. There's a big gaggle of cars back here. Still all behind that 17. I wonder if anybody that's a lap down gets blue flag, because it seems like they just give up to position. But that's a pain. Oh, looks like Dylan in the 14 is going to hit the 19 of Adam Gardner. The 15 also goes around back here. They're both stopped. I think they're both going to have to tow unless somebody hits them too. Which is coming to, and looks like the 37 is going to hit the 15 of Elijah. It looks like the 19 towed. As we go back here a little bit, position-wise, it looks like Landen's now going to lose position to the 47. Okay, maybe not. They just get pinched down there and couldn't get back through. 42 Markel trying to hold out the 13 of Devin Zimmerman and the 24 Kyle Petrie. Dan, for the road courses, I don't really throw extra yellows. I'll do it for the ovals, but I ain't going to do it for the road courses. Just the stage ones for the road courses here, unfortunately. Let's see the lap time comparisons between Lingerfelt and Riggs here this time. Lingerfelt had a 1:12.5. That's Riggs. Looks like he had a 1:12.8, so he lost about 3 tenths there. But the 32 had rolled right on him. Yeah, so unfortunately with the road courses, you gotta be like, I don't know. Just don't fuck up and you will be okay. As we got a 3, 4, 5 car battle back here for 6th place between Jon, Ben, Landen, David Culpepper, and Jousha Abney. Well, this going, I have a feeling there will be a, problem. The 47 gets loose there. Now, as I try to watch the left side of the leaderboard to see if anybody has problems, and I'll go look at it. As we continue to watch the battle for 6th between 5 cars. Ben goes a little wide there, but looks like he's going to get possibly the run here on the 18 down the front straightaway. Or will the 48 land and get the run on him, and it looks like that's going to happen. But Ben blocks all the way down to the inside. Landen, though, gets the outside lane. Landen's going to get the position up into 7th place there. As McKinney starts to pull away now from this battle. As the 47 of David Culpepper there gets super loose. .47 trying to look to the inside at the 21 of Ben here. Going into the bus stop. They do go side by side through it. 47 gets around Ben. Abney, though, he is, a lap down. I didn't even think about that. 3 laps down. As all these guys are starting to break up now a little bit. As we wait to see if Landen can try to get around Jon here for 6th. Landen does keep the outside lane as Jon defends the inside lane here. Landen, wasn't to the outside enough to where he can get the run like he did last lap. I'm going to go back towards the 32 car now. The 7 Luis's back on track. 32, Gerald trying to get second away from Tyler Riggs here, but has not been able to do that yet. Sheldon, as of right now, is first car lap down to Dan, as those two are probably going to battle for who's going to get back on the lead lap here. Wrong thing. As we watch this battle here for a second to see if Gerald could do anything over here coming to the French straightaway. Sheldon doesn't really like racing, but he said he would do this, and from what I saw, he actually does watch my streams even though we live in the same house, so I'm kind of surprised in that. So that's pretty cool that he watches. And Gerald could not get through that this time. As Landen again tries to get around Jon here down the front straightaway. David Culpepper also trying to get around. As you see Sheldon back there in the background, around in that final corner in that 69. 69 in the first turn right now. As for Dan in the 9 car, he's back here trying to get around the 27 of Brian Glennon. And is anybody else going to go a lap down here soon? That's the real question also. And it looks like the 15 Elijah. He's just going to go another lap down, so that's fine. Lingerfelt, though, on the grass there. He needs to watch what he's doing so he doesn't screw himself over. But Miz looks like he's going to go back a lap down here soon. Elijah locks up there. As he gets around. Lingerfelt gets around him now. Into the S's for Lingerfelt. He's got about a 6.8 second lead as the 15 of Elijah gets loose there. So we're going to go back to those battles going on further back over here. And it looks like Landen trying to go to the outside of Jon here. Couldn't do it. He got 4 cars getting under a blanket for 6th place, sorry. Only 7 laps, yes, Dan. But you're also catching Miz at a rate of 9. So, unless you guys got 7 laps, you can catch him before Lingerfelt passes anybody else. And you're hoping that nobody in this, top 17 doesn't wreck and goes a lap down. Looks like David in the 47 here looking to the outside of Landen, but nope, couldn't get there. Tries the inside now going into the final 2 turns. As they all hit the grass a little bit there. Will the 47 be able to do anything on the 48 here this time by? Doesn't look like it. I was going to go do something, but I can't right now. We'll wait until after the next yellow. Then I got to go do something. And it looks like Miz did go a lap down here because he's just got passed by everybody easily. Looks like we lapped up to Venti too in the 17 already. Yep, he's getting past pretty fast. So if you guys catch up to them, actually Lingerfelt put the 16 a lap right now. 16's already 10 laps down, so that's fine. Next person is Max, but he's... Alright, next lap down person looks like it'll be the 27 Brian Glennon, who you're actually behind right now, Dan. So, unfortunately, you need to get around him and 2 other drivers. So maybe you got some significant damage from whatever you did. Because that 27 looks to be a little bit more damage than you. As for the 69 is Sheldon. He's got to catch up to... Oh, the 15 almost loses it there, but 69 is Sheldon got to catch up to the 17 car. Actually, the 48 Landen, who has had problems here. Landen in that big group that was battling this whole time. Looks like he just locked up into the bus stop here. Goes off track, leading your points leader, actually. Now to think about this. Hits Ben. Oh, Ben and the 47. David Culpepper also had some damage, it looks like. So that's going to put Landen 2 laps down as he's now out of it. As we go back up here to the 8 of Lingerfelt. As he's got 4 laps to go on this stage. And 69 Sheldon's not having any luck either, is he's still back here in this group. So he's still got to pass those 3 guys. I think Landen, wherever he is, I think he's on pit road though. Hey Kevin, what's up? How are you doing today? Lingerfelt still up by 7.6 seconds ahead of Tyler Riggs, as Campbell and Riggs still battling it out for second as they're 0.4 of a second apart. As we go back to 4th, Causey all by himself, about 10.3 seconds ahead of Emerson in 5th. Emerson in 5th, you know, about 6.1 seconds ahead of McKinney. Emerson in a world of his own, but he's also going to get that one final stage point here today at the Glen. And he's in position to get 3 progression points. McKinney all by himself in 6th. As that group that was all battling back there had, you know, Landen wreck into the chicane. Somehow Cohen's still the first one to lap down here. We're going to go catch up with Lingerfelt as, you know, next stage yellow here will be at 40, and then we're going to the end from there. Will he lap anybody else here? As we have 14 on the lead lap at the moment. Lingerfelt, though, puts Malenko another lap down, unfortunately. Malenko now 5 laps down here. You know, usually a pretty good road course racer in the actual sim, but because he puts all his, you know, points to aggression, it's unfortunately not going to happen on the sim, it seems like. I would have thought 32 would have gotten around the 6 by now, but it looks like Causey might be catching back up to these 2. Causey did go about a 10th faster there. Lingerfelt laps to 22 again, to 22 now 8 laps down. As long as none of these guys fuck up the chicane, we should be good. Emerson lapping Larry here into the bus stop. Emerson gets loose, saves it though. Maybe pushing a little too hard to get around Larry, who is a lap car. Needs to just focus on holding on to that one, you know, point. One stage point, because I'm only doing it for the top 5. As McKinney's trying to catch him, and he might be. You look at that lap time difference last time, he was about almost a second faster than Emerson. He is catching up. McKinney, though, hits the grass there after lapping Elijah. What's the lap time comparison between McKinney and Emerson here? At about 4/10 of a second different, Emerson gained. As we go back to the leader here. As he's going to put Andrew St. Clair another lap down. When they cross the line this time, the top 5. Yeah, yellow will be out. As of right now, it looks like Cohen will be that first person lap down in that 17 somehow. As Lingerfelt comes to win stage 2, he's going to win 2 stages here today. Oh, god damn it. Second and third get through. Causey now comes around the corner for 4th as we go back to Emerson. When he crosses the line, the yellow will go out. Let's see that lap time for him. And he does. We're good. Why did that not go? Exclamation why.
Caution, yellow flag.
Thank you. It's like the fuck. Alright, Lingerfelt though, race leader here. And I'll be right back as we're under yellow. Alright, I'm back. Looks like Colin got his lap back. At least I think he did, but I'm not sure. No, he's not. He's still lap down. Alright, how's everybody's day going? That's in the chat. I think they're coming around to pit this time by, or the next time by. I wanted to. Anybody watching, let me know what kind of stats you guys would like to know, like to have on here for every race, because I'm going to do stats for the end of the season, just so you guys can see and see what happened throughout the season if you would like. So whatever you want, just let me know. Because, you know, wins, top 5s, top 10s I could do. Maybe how many poles. Laps led, possibly. And if you want, I could do like fastest laps in that too. Something like that. Alright, well, Lingerfelt come out first again. Him and Riggs seem to both have pretty decent pit stops together, and 12 car comes out right behind him, but the 12 is a lap down. So Somehow it's saying the 48's on the lead lap, but I don't think that's true, but I'm also not sure. It's probably going to be a fuck you restart again, knowing this thing. We'll see when they cross the line this time. And Dan, somehow you are in front of Miz now. First one lap down. So as long as you gain 8 spots, you'll get 2 progression points, which I have a feeling some retarded AIs will probably just do whatever. Seems to happen that way. As like this, I don't know why people go to the inside here on pace laps. These guys in front of the 8, unless they're getting a lap back, I don't know what they're doing. Just like last time. Last time, it's like they all just tried to pass them on the final lap of the yellow. And it doesn't look like any of them are going to pit. So unless when they go across the line here, they go around the pace car, I don't know. No, I can't give you the wave arounds, Dan. It looks like the 1's going around the pace car, the 14, the 2, or the 2 should have, but didn't. What the fuck is going on? 2 goes around the pace car, and then it should be the 48 of Landen also. Yep, so they all got their wave arounds. Dan, you might want to talk to your AI, see why it's, being retarded. But at least we'll actually have a decent restart this time. The 6 will actually be side by side with the 8 this time. So that's good. And for some reason, the 7 of Luis is up here. That's gonna fuck some people up now too. Awesome. Emerson looks like he lost spots on pit road again. He's down to 9th. He's gotta probably work his way back up to a top 5 position again. What the fuck? Alright, there's a shit ton of lap cars up here again. It looks like Emerson may have lost even more because of it. Stupid shit. Like Emerson looks like he's stuck behind one. Like the whole, is it the left lane or right lane? Whatever the lane the 6 is in. For me, it looks like the right. The 7, the 95, and the 00 are all in that lane for some reason. And they're all in front of a couple lap cars also, lead lap cars. Emerson's still stuck behind the 27. So going green here this time by Emerson finally gets around them, gets to his position it looks like. As he gets to the front straightaway. Green flag is out again here for the final stage of the race. The 6 goes onto the grass. He's going to go wide. Will he spin? No. Maybe he does. Gets back on track. Tried it but couldn't get there. That puts Ben into the top 5 now in the 21 car. As the 6 now falls to 6th place. The 8 of Lingerfelt out to another huge lead. But the 32 this time now is 2nd place. 8 just flies into the bus stop this time as everybody comes through. 21 of Ben gets loose. As everybody else do through here. A couple double wide. Dan stuck in the back with everybody else. There's some people that are still getting their wave rounds way back here. As I go back a little bit farther, Ben still hanging on. So your top 5 is the 8, 32, 88, 47, and 21 at the moment. 21 looks like he might have a little bit of damage as he defends from the 6th car here in the front straightaway. He keeps that position. 32 gain as he's only about 1.3 seconds behind the 8 car of Kyle Lingerfelt now. Causey still in 3rd. He needs to gain a position to get 3 progression points, or get 2 progression points, sorry. Lingerfelt still gaining 2 as he started from pole and still there. Emerson trying to get around the 42 of Markel and the 18 of McKinney. He did finish 5th in that last stage, but lost a shit ton of time on pit road again. It looks like the 6 trying to make a move on the 21. As the 42 is trying to make a move on the 18. As the 42 is going to go off track of Markel and he's going to hit the wall. Will he be able to get back onto the track? Looks like he will. He's just going to pull straight onto the track, which doesn't make sense. But 4 might hit him. Does not. But that gives that position to Emerson. As he's now going to try to chase down the 18 of McKinney. As I watch to see what happens here into the bus stop between them. And we should have a pit stop here in this final stage now. Emerson locked up there going into the bus stop. But he's right on the back bumper of this 18. Trying to go wide. Maybe going to cut it down. Get the run on the 18 car. Going into the final 2 turns here maybe. As the 6 of Riggs tries to go around the 21 of Ben up here. On the outside. Does not get there. Markel in the 42 with that mistake he had last lap down to 13th. Emerson tries to go around the outside of the 18 car here. Can't get there. As they're like 3 wide as the 14's coming off of pit road. They're going 3 wide into the S's here between the 6th and the 21. Dylan out of nowhere, 1 lap down, comes out in the middle of all these people. That's going to help no one, actually. These guys all get clumped together more. Leisure in the 20 trying to get around Emerson. It looks like the 14 of Dylan locks up coming out of the bus stop somehow. Dylan goes onto the grass there trying to let all these lead lap cars go. Emerson, though, to the outside of McKinney going into these final 2 turns. Doesn't hit the 18, but the 20 looks like he hits the 51. I hit that wrong way. Emerson now drops a bunch of positions, and he's down to 10th now. As they all try to go around the 18 of McKinney here. So we're going to go towards the front. For 3rd place, it looked like the 47 tried to get around the 88, but couldn't get there. 20 at Leisure trying to go to the inside of the 18 of McKinney. Well, 13 now get around on the 20. Looks like he will going into the bus stop possibly here, or the 51 of Emerson will on 13 here. To the inside of the chicane. Cannot do it. 13 though gets loose, hangs on. As the 6 and 21 are still battling here also. This is for a top 5. Six can't get there on the 21 of Ben. Riggs trying all he can. Might have to do some pit strategy on them. Ben defends all the way to the inside here as the 6 gets to the outside. The 6, though, goes around the 6. But Tyler Riggs now up into 5th as Ben loses 1 position here. The next closest battle looks like it is the 13 and 51 of Emerson. They're 0.2 of a second from each other. But it looks like Emerson will not be close enough into the bus stop. Looks like the 13 locks up into the bus stop. The 20, Illusory, though, goes around in front of them. Emerson, Dylan, and the 13 of Zimmerman hit him. Emerson still keeps going. Sheldon goes through, almost kills the 13 there. The 7 looks like he does. Gets front end damage. 42 of Markel gets turned. With all this going on. He's probably going to have to tow and lose another spot. As for that, Emerson falls to 10th now. I think he's behind the 24 Petrie, who is now going to be 11th. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, Emerson's actually 9th because of a couple of the other people. The 1, the 13, the 20, and the 42 who all had problems there. Unfortunately for them. Lingerfelt, though, still in that 3-second lead. Continuing to pull away here. Will anybody be able to try and track him down? Is there any battle for positions going on? Causey trying to catch up to the 32 here, Gerald for 2nd place. Maybe he can give that 8-car shot if he can get around the 32. And don't remember, anything can happen here before the end of the series. Think about last week at Sebring on Wednesday. The 14 of Dylan was leading, but out of nowhere, Lingerfelt won because the 14 went off track. Who knows, maybe Lingerfelt comes up into the bus stop later on in this race. So we're going to watch this battle here for a while. Well, actually, I'm just going to put it on most excited and see what it puts us on. As it puts us to Kyle as he laps Faron here in the 1 car. Hello to everybody watching. Hope you guys are having a good night. Next race will be Wednesday. Either before or after the Outlaws race, and it will be at Atlanta for 205 laps. So we're going back to an oval. Looks like the 22 David Walstorm was off track, but he is 32nd already. Not having a good day. Looks like the 1 of Faron also goes around back here. Causey still catching up. He's got a big cluster of cars back here into the bus stop. All can't get around each other for some reason. looks like, yeah, none of these are for position, it doesn't seem like. So this actually is a 95, 48, 13, and I think the 96 are all battling for position. No, they're not. The 48, 13, and yeah, the 48 and 13 are. Spoob went off track there. It looks like the 7 is also off track again back there. The 7 went off track. He decided to pit because of it. Big cluster of cars back here. A lot of people one lap down. Causey though on the 88. Closing in. It looks like possibly. On that 32 car. I was trying to. Two more what, Dan? The stages were 20 and 40, and that's it. But two more what? Yeah, your smooth sailing and 6 Ben will take you there. It's literally all you by yourself. The 6 got around you, and you've just been by yourself since then. You're about 3.5 ahead of McKinney and 6.5 behind the 6 car. You can still see McKinney, but yeah, you're smooth sailing. Closest battle, though, I think is the one between Causey and Gerald for second. As they're now catching up to Malenko in a pretty bad spot. This might give Causey a chance to get up in a second. Or not. Have you really caught that many positions? Oh wow, you have one more position for Dan, and he can at least gain 2 progression points today. Sheldon still needs a good, 8 spots. You need to help more people wreck. Which, can easily happen. Like the 47 almost had that happen there. More lap cars in front of the 32 and 88 here. As they gotta weave their way through traffic now. As the 88 is side by side with the 32 now. We couldn't keep it there. As the 19 of Adam gets completely shunted off track here. Same with the 15, and I think the 77 helped him there. We're gonna go take a look at that. 77 just braked, kind of turned into the 19 there. The 15 was already off track of Elijah. Adam now off track again today. We go back to 88 Causey. He's still going through lap traffic with the 32. He might have a go at the 32 here into the bus stop. As they're lapping the 95 with Devin Smith here. Smith locks up in front of him. The 32 almost goes around. And actually, they've caught up to Lingerfelt here through all this traffic. It's about 2 seconds now. I'm thinking anywhere around 70 to 75 they'll be pitting to the end. I think. Causey still 0.6 of a second behind the 32 Gerald. I think it might just be timing and scoring fucked up, but yeah, Ben's still in the same position. Just timing, scoring's fucked. Okay, there we go. Emerson's still on the lead lap too. Thought his car would have, passed Kyle back by now already. Hey, Ben, the only reason I'm really, really quiet is if I have it any louder than this, you're gonna hear static constantly from my mic. So until I get, a couple other new things and then get a mic, it's gonna probably be this quiet every time. So unfortunately, that's gonna happen. But I'll try turning it up. Actually, I'll do that for the rest of the stream and see how it goes. But like, if I sound better now, just let me know. But other than that, I can't really do anything else. But yeah, every time I turn it up, it usually gets more static and static and static, depending on what it does in OBS. Lingerfelt looks like he's catching up to more traffic here. We're going to stay on the 88 and 32 as they go through this lap traffic here. But yes, Ben, that's why it's usually pretty loud or very static. If it's very quiet, it's so I don't have the static. But if it's just me talking over the cars, it's usually not bad. It's when I have more people in the parties when it gets pretty bad usually. Does it sound better though when I turned it up there? Somebody locked up in front of these two.
You're better now.
Alright, sounds better. How's the static?
It's not that bad.
Alright.
And it's a little louder, but
Oh yeah, Dale did wreck. Sometimes I don't even see that, so, or he just pit. Let's see what happened with Dale here. Nope, not into the bus stop. Probably into the bus stop this time. That's exactly what it was. Almost killed 37 there. But yep, Dale went around. And they got stuck onto the track, and it looks like maybe the one hits him. Or the A to Lingerfelt maybe. That was close. Was it go back to the leader? Lingerfelt still lapping cars. Causey's stuck behind a couple too. 32 trying to get around Devin. Not having a good time here. Alright, I'm going to go up a little bit more then. Let me know if it's bad, you guys, static wise. But Lingerfelt still hanging on to the race lead here. Gerald loose. Pushing it. Trying to catch up. But can't do that. Dan, yes, you are back up to P12. Getting the 2 progression points now and not just 1. Lingerfelt in the grass again. These guys are pushing hard just to get around these lap cars. Somehow that 17 of Cohen Sharp is still on lead lap after getting that lap back. And with that, he's a top 10 car because of it. Lingerfelt though side by side with the 12 Accord, lapping him now. So we're going to go back a little bit. 32, 88, and 47 all close together as the 8 is just lapping people. Oh, the 48 almost died in front of the 8 car now. He's not going to, navigate these 2 to 3 lap cars in front of him. The 17 and Venti locks up in front of the 8 of Kyle Lingerfelt here. Lingerfelt goes to the outside. Lingerfelt puts him a lap down. 9 cars left in the lead lap now. Causey gets around 12. He's trying to stay with the 32 to take a chance. Take advantage of anything that may happen to. Get stuck behind someone maybe. So Ben, where you are, since you gained 2 positions, yes, you are getting 3 progression points. Where your brother is in 12th, where he started, he's getting 2. Kind of like Lingerfelt. He started in pole. He's only going to get 2. He's not going to get 3. Or at least the mic sounds better. I'm glad to hear that. And Mike, I didn't think you were still here. The causey is still right behind him. Doesn't look like anybody else in the top 9 have had problems. We're just watching to see when those pit stops will happen now. For the leaders. Causey right there, about 0.2 of a second now behind 32 car. Will he be able to make a move? They have clean track now. Both get to the bus stop nicely. 88 takes a little bit of a wider line there. Lingerfelt still pulling away. Causey trying to go to the outside of the 32 car here. 32 though defended the inside. Might give the run to the 88 here on the front straightaway here. Maybe not. 32 though. Looked like he was going to defend the inside again. Let's see, get clean to the bus stop again. Lingerfelt put Mike now a lap down again. So we've lapped up to 17th twice. And the 42 is next on that list. Let's go back to Lingerfelt for a little bit as he's lapping more people constantly. The next victim is to put Markel 2 laps down. And that'll be for 16th place. Emerson, though, needs to gain 2 positions in the 8th place to be able to gain 3 progression points this week. No one in the top 9. Looks like they're gonna lap down. So no problems for them yet. Nothing happening between 32 or 88 yet. They still have not gone around each other. Emerson, looks like he is catching the 18. And he is. That last lap before this one, he caught him by almost a whole second there. With that 51, looks like he's got a little bit of front end damage. And I think somebody early on, did end up wrecking in front of him. I was going to see if Emerson can catch up and pass this 18 car here. It's down to 0.3 of a second now. 0.2. As he makes a charge down into the bus stop here. Looks like he's got the faster car. He was up 0.3 again in that last lap. Emerson trying the outside of the 18 this time. Is he going to go off track here because of that? Almost. Something happened to the 88. Lost a lot of time. Probably got stuck behind the 48 of Landen. As we watch to see if Emerson will try to move again into the bus stop here on the 18 of McKinley for 7th place. And he's not there, so no, he will not be able to do it. Venti goes way wide there. Sheldon up another position, up into 10th. The one car, Faron Elam Jr. now goes off the track again. He's up 3 positions from where he started. But if he has to tow here, he might lose that. As we're gonna go back to the, towards leaders now. Causey trying to catch back up to the 32. Looks like Malenko wrecked again. Maybe he's being too aggressive into the corners. For Lingerfelt, trying to lap the 16, who's 20 laps down in 33rd, sorry. And he goes off the track again into the wall. Not a good day for that 16. Emerson looks like he might have had a miss up. Dan now up into 11th position, getting his 3 progression points now. Trying to figure out when these pit stops will start though for the 8 car. or any of the top 3. Lingerfelt still. Yeah, the 17 had a bad day. Again. Another person locked up in front of the 8 car. That went off, and it's Larry in the 00. Comes right back out in front of the 8 car. .47 is still in 4th. The 6 is still in 5th. Actually, I think he's catching up to that 47. Ben still in 6th. McKinney still in 7th. Emerson still in 8th, but getting caught by Kyle. McKinney, though, off track there. The 8 car now has a 6.1 second lead. And yes, Dan, the 17 wrecked. I think Lingerfelt has literally led every lap of this race except for one by the 17, who for some reason stayed out at the one point. Lingerfelt gets through the bus stop clean. So does the 32 and the 88. Sketchily. It's kind of bored now. They're all like super spread out. Larry though locks up, gonna go off track again here in the final 2 turns, and he's gonna go right into the wall. 77 locks up into the final 2 turns, but he's gonna make it. Emerson got passed by Kyle. Kyle now up into 8th. And he's trying to go around McKinney here now. Still a 3-car battle for 7th place. .18 defends way to the inside there. Comes back up though before the turn. Like I said, I think pit stops possibly by lap 75. Looks like the 24 Kyle there, though, got super loose. Held on to it, though. This can get crazy going down into the bus stop here between these 3. The 18 goes onto the grass. He's not going to make it through this turn. The 18 spins. McKinney goes around in 7th place there. Will he be able to get back on the track? Or is he going to end up towing? I guess Petrie and Emerson the position for 7th and 8th. Will McKinney get going here or not? Still not going. He's trying. Still sitting there. 96 and Max also went off track a little bit. And McKinney ended up having to tow. It's not good. 88 of Causey, though, trying to get around the 32 of Gerald here into the final two turns. Could not get there. He tried, though. The 42 of Markel goes way wide. Somebody locks up in front of these guys. Looks like the 13 is pitting. 88 of Causey getting the run now. Tries to go to the outside lane. '88 still not there. Lingerfelt, though, also in a battle up here. Looks like the one's going to get shoved off there again. Lingerfelt doesn't pit this time. Looks like a lot of people are, though. Or maybe not. Lingerfelt all the way to the inside up here. For some reason. As him and the 7 are battling, and the 7's last. That puts Kyle into the wall. And he's going super slow. He might have a problem with that car. And here comes the 32. 32 going to take the race lead here. The 88's going to get stopped behind. The 32 now having that problem. 32 into the grass here, into the bus stop. Don't know what's going on. Maybe they're just not pitting and they're running out of gas. And there's a huge wreck into the chicane. The 6 car is now in it. The 32, 88, and I think the 8 car are all out of gas. They're not pitting. They all have major damage here. Who's this going to put as the leader? Where's the 47? '32 is stopped. Ben's also going slow. Maybe he's out of gas. Looks like the 24 Kyle also is. Not really sure who the leader is here. 32 is now towed. Dan's on pit road. Maybe it'll be him or Sheldon now battling for it. As we wait to see for whoever crosses the line first here now as the leader. That's what we're trying to figure out here. Top 5 have now gone off. Ben, I think, is technically the leader, but now has a problem. Maybe it's McKinney now. In the 18. I think Emerson also had that same problem. Everybody running out of gas, but they don't want to hit pit road. I think your leader might be the 18. Maybe not. Still can't figure this out. Maybe it's the 69 of Sheldon now. Top 7 have all ran out of gas. Let's find that 51. 51 of Emerson's coming out of pit road here. It says the 6 car. The 6 though is on pit road. So maybe it's whoever comes out of pit road first. 32 is coming out of pit road. Maybe he's now the leader. Well, somebody's getting a free win here. I don't know what. Fucking. This is. Why does this happen when I'm live, but you don't do this when I test you guys? It doesn't make sense. Fucking broken. I think the 32 is the leader now. They should be good to the end now, gas-wise. I think Gerald's your new leader here. Wait, what? Well, maybe it is the Lingerfelt. I don't think it is, though. It is still somehow Lingerfelt. How in the how in the what? How does Lingerfelt still have the lead? But Lingerfelt's getting held up now by the 19 of Adam. Oh, he actually got spun around here. Looks like he still is the leader. Holy shite. We all have 50 pitch strategy. True that. That's pretty funny. There's about 11 people on the lead lap now, it says. McKinney's now up to 3rd. Sheldon up to 4th. Markel up to 5th out of nowhere. Looks like Brian Glennon up to 6th. With that random ass shit that happened there. Dan, you're now up to 9th. Emerson still lost in that. I can't believe this shit. It's still cycling around because Faron's now 1 lap down in the 1 car. This has been one crazy ass race. They all ran out of gas. Second place is Gerald. 3rd looks to be the 69 of Sheldon. 4th looks to be the 18 of McKinney. 5th place looks to be Markel. 6th is the 27 of Brian Glennon. 7th looks to be the 24 of Kyle. Well, actually, they're all battling back here for position-wise. So Ben in the 21. We'll take a look. You're still on pit road, so... Or you just pit. So maybe you just pit at the end of this lap. Because you didn't go off there. Nope, you just had that thing that everybody had happen. But you actually... Oh no, you stopped. So yeah, you just now came out of pit road then, which is unfortunate. It looks like the 48's now having that happen. Looks... Causey also lost out on this. He's now 3 laps down. Lingerfelt still magically the leader. Ten to go for the race leader here. And you're actually going to go another lap down, unfortunately, Ben. Well, you can't fix dumb AI, so unfortunately. Looks like McKinney had a problem. John went around now in the bus stop again. Not having a good day in that spot. Goes around and can't get going. That's another position for people. Dan now up to 5th. This is quite unbelievably a stupid but funny ass race. Emerson now actually gaining 2 points. Or not having 2, progression points. He's up to 6th. And he's right behind Dan for position wise. Actually, I think Dan just went off track. Or is it just fucking with me? Oh, it's just fucking with me. What happened to my 42? Alright, I think my 42 went off. Yes, it did. I went off in the final 2 corners all by myself. You were fucking 4th. Why? Oh, you would have slipped back on the track too. What the fuck? Well, back to Kyle again. Dan, you seeing how this race has gone, don't be surprised. I think the 20 is out of gas now. Looks like it. 20 was also on lead lap here. Not anymore. That 20 car running out of gas here. Lingerfelt's behind a lot of cars again. As long as he doesn't fuck it up into the chicane or anything, he should be good. Smooth sailing to the end of the race with this A car. Emerson now getting 3 progression points as he gained another one from that mistake of the 20. Only 6 left on the lead lap now. Survival of the fittest here at the Glen. As they all really are just slowing each other down as the 8 cars caught up to them to lap them. As they're 3 wide now at the leader. All these lap cars are. Lingerfelt gets through there easily. Draw down only about 9 seconds back. Lord almighty. What a day it's been for this race. What a race it's been. Only about 5 laps to go for Kyle Lingerfelt to get his second win on the year. Here on race 3, 2 in a row. Got given the one last week from Dylan, as Dylan went off track in the final 2 laps. As next time out, we'll be going to Atlanta. Oh, the 37 in the middle of the track is that we're going to have a big clobber back there. One of Faron gets fucked. And he tows. Lingerfelt coming on to 4 to go now. 5 to go. Wait, what? Yeah, 4 to go, sir. I'm tired. Yeah, it's 1:02 a.m. And I work the morning. Lingerfelt locks up. As he's now stuck between 2 lap cars here. He's going to go 3 wide now. Well, maybe not. So everybody looks like the 7 now ran out of gas and he's last. The 6, the 32 now about 6 seconds back has caught 3 seconds. And you can see him in that Scooby-Doo car back there. He has all these lap cars between him and the 8. Alright, Lingerfelt, lap faster, please. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. But about 2 to go here this next time by when we get to the line. Draw lost about 3 seconds again. Dan drops to 6th. Dominant performance by the 8. I don't know if he's led every lap now because all that huge exchange that happened of everybody running out of gas. Two to go though. One comes right out in front of the 8 car. Dan, it looks like you're. I thought I was gonna say you were fighting with Kyle for the 5th position, but it looks like you're not now. You're actually about to get a lap. That's Lingerfelt's the next person to lap is you, but that's a pretty long way away still. As long as the 8 doesn't fuck up, doesn't lock up, doesn't go off, he has this race won and has dominated the whole day. Coming around the final turn for the final lap here. Lingerfelt starts the final lap now. 1 lap to go here. I think Gerald wrecked because he's about 19 seconds back. Or something. He did something. He went off track in the final turn, but he kept second. The 8 of Lingerfelt though going through the final or the bus stop for the final time. Lingerfelt into the final 2 turns now. Hits the grass. Went a little wide. Are you serious? Why? Race ain't over, is it? Or maybe it is. The fuck? Oh, my bad. So I thought they had to complete lap 90. I guess not. Whatever. We're gonna make sure everybody finishes. So whoever goes past the finish line again. It looks like the 17's going one more. So it looks like the Lingerfelt does win here. Over Gerald in 2nd, Sheldon in 3rd, Emerson 4th, Petrie in 5th for Kyle, Dan in 6th. So I don't know how that works. Like, the fuck? Now Sheldon's 4th? Fuck's happening here? Wherever the official page is. Looks like Richardson will be the last one to go all the way around. So now Sheldon's fifth. Doesn't make sense. The fuck? Everybody else know what the fuck's happening? That race should be over, so no. It's 90 laps they could completed. Lead changes somehow 10. Okay. Caution lap 6. Lingerfelt did not have. That's qualifying. Lingerfelt did have the fastest lap at a 109.8. He led 84 laps. Somehow Sheldon led 1. McKinney led 2. So 85, 86, 87. And then 80, 89 for Venti led 2. And Tyler Riggs in the 6 led 1. But your top 3 is Lingerfelt, Campbell, Emerson, Petrie, Sheldon. And you got Dan, Brian Glennon, McKinney, Markel, and Jason. Miz ends up getting 10th, and then the rest of your finishing order. I don't think anything else I can see, right? Yep, so only 4 technically finish on the lead lap. That kind of sucks. But your next race is Atlanta. We're doing a 205 laps there. Hopefully points will be out tomorrow after I get out of work. Maybe, maybe not. I'm also going to be doing a stream tomorrow. Not racing, but I don't remember what me and my friend decided. But we're doing a stream tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time at Atlanta. Oh, looky here.